welcome into the PHNX Daily Bet Show, brought to you by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a 5-star review. I'm Shane Diefenbach, joined by Leah Merrill today.
My first time with you on bets.
Yeah, you took over for bets for me.
I've taken over, and I've been on bets with Johnny, but I've never been on bets with you.
The lesser man of the two. Now you're here with the real guy.
Well, I'm just glad you know something about hockey.
Yeah, the one that controls it. He just kind of spews things. Speaking of spewing things, Johnny spewed all over his bets yesterday. I think he went 1 for 3. Maybe he went 0 for 3. We'll look at it. So let's see. Johnny, if you're watching, what did you do? Did Keegan Murray end up going 4th? I think he did.
Yes.
So yeah, plus 150. AJ Griffin fell out of the top 15, I want to say. And then Jalen Williams did not go to the Bolts. He went to the Thunder with the other Jalen Williams. So yeah, not great return, as he only hit on his lesser odds. Him saying that what was the comparison he gave yesterday? That if you want to make real money, well, if you would have thrown $10, you would have won 15 on that, Johnny. So if you want to look at a real man's picks, we'll show you mine from yesterday. 3 for 3 for your boy Dalen Terry, under 22.5 picks, plus 140. Throw 10, get 14 back. Okay, bang, down $1 to Johnny right now. Tari Eason, under 17.5 picks, throw 10, get $9. So yeah, now I'm up. Paolo Banchero, first overall, plus 200, throw 10, get 20. Get absolutely wrecked, loser. Come back to me, loser. Johnny, I love you. I hope you're having a great Friday. Yeah, so 3 for 3. It felt good. I love a good draft day. I know you were happy about the Canadians yesterday.
2 Canadians picked back to back. I love that. As a Toronto Raptors fan, I love the Raptors picking an Arizona Wildcat. So it was a great day overall to be a Wildcat, first of all, because 3 picks, and then to be a Canadian.
Yeah. So. Before we move on to the Cup Final, because obviously that's a big talking point of today, I did just want to talk a little bit more about the draft and give some of my takeaways. First of all, the New York Knickerbockers are never going to win another basketball game. I don't know what they're doing. I think the consensus, if you want to get the full trade details, go read Woj's tweet. It's so confusing. They traded their 11th pick for like the 14th pick and a player, and then they traded the player away and the 14th pick, got 3 first-round picks, but then they gave Kemba Walker, traded their 14th pick, which was Duren. Didn't get Jaden Ivey or Duren. Duren goes to the Pistons with Ivey, and they ended up trading out of 11, only to get 3 first-round picks back and dumping Kemba's contract. People think it's because they're going to make a big push at Jalen Brunson, but everyone's just assuming that Jalen Brunson's going to say no, so they're doing this for nothing. So this is very fun. I'm very excited for the Knicks. Cam Reddish, get out of there. Julius Randle, get out of there. Mitchell Robinson, get out of there. Come to the Phoenix Suns. It's more fun over here. So yeah. Those are my takeaways. I think it's a pretty deep draft, not really a lot of superstar talent. I mean, you have some top 5 guys that could definitely be superstars. Jaden Ivey could be really good. Banchero obviously could be really good. Chet Holmgren's total boomer bust. But in terms of the deepness of the draft, I think it's going to be really fun. So I'm excited about that. Regardless, let's talk about a real sport going on now. The Stanley Cup Final. Before we get into this kind of freaks me out a little bit, Leah. I don't like that the Stanley Cup has a Twitter.
That it tweeted a photo of it in a bed this morning.
Yeah, and it said, guess who's going to be in the building on Friday? I don't like that. I don't like when inanimate objects have voices. How do you feel about it?
I guess I never really thought about it because I've just been following the Stanley Cup's Twitter for years now.
It's
but
disturbing.
It is a little disturbing, but I just read it in the voice of the keeper of the cup.
I want it to threaten somebody. I want the cup to be like, Lightning, if you lose, I'm going to be in your dreams forever. You'll never three-peat.
We should apply to be the Stanley Cup social media manager.
I've touched it before.
Me too.
A lot of people have touched it. I like how they wear gloves too when they hold it.
Me too. I've actually talked to a keeper of the cup before.
What's his name?
I don't remember. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, keeper of the cup.
Yeah.
Do you salute keepers of the cup?
No.
Do you pay respects? Do you bow? No.
I mean, they have a very important job.
Yeah. Well, they keep the cup.
They do.
Who's keeping the cup tonight? Let's find out on PHNX Daily Bets. Okay. I know. I've said that I am not going to back down on my Lightning picks. I think the Avs are going to win tonight, but I'm taking the Lightning because I'm not backing down. Lightning money line and the over 6 goals. Frozen Friday. Let's get after it. I can't. I have a problem. I just cannot cannot take my money off the Lightning. It's just because I have so much money invested in it already. It would be a shame to bet against them. And I think that, as I said, I think the Avs probably win tonight. And I think that if the Avs do win, it's in a very Avalanche fashion where they score more goals than they need to. They might win 6-2. They might win 8-0. I just think they have a lot of fun tonight. And I think Kadri is going to be a big part of that because of what he's given this team playing with only one hand.
Seriously. I will say that I picked the Lightning to win the series before the series started. I was in support of that for many games. But now that the way Game 4 went with Colorado winning, I just can't see the momentum shifting back toward the Lightning, going back to Denver. If this game was in Tampa, I'd feel differently, but it's not. I think that the momentum is in Colorado's favor, and I can't bet against them any longer. So I think the Avs will win tonight, and I think they'll win in regulation. It's minus odds either way, but you get better odds for a regulation win. So that's why I picked that tonight, minus 110, Avs 3-way money line. I just think they're going to get it done tonight.
Yeah, I've said this before during the regular season, but and it's kind of late to give NHL betting advice. But if you really like a team to win and they're like minus 165 on the money line, you don't want to take the puck line. You don't want to have to rely on an empty net puck line Jesus goal. Go with the 3-way money line because oftentimes you can get that a lot better than normal. So yeah, you're almost getting even money betting on the Avs if you're going 3-way money line. I don't hate it. Let me ask you this though, Leah. Game 4, let's say Kadri doesn't play and the Lightning win. Kucherov or somebody gets the game-winning goal and you're going back 2-2. Are you putting your money on the Lightning or you think it's still Avalanche?
I still think it's Avalanche, but I wouldn't be as confident. I just they're just so good. And they're just so good at home.
I can't get off this topic. What do you think the Stanley Cup sounds like? It had a voice. I can't stop thinking about it.
I have spent 0 time of my life thinking about it. So I have nothing to add.
I think it's like hello, I'm the Stanley Cup. Like it's like a Wizard of Oz type voice. I think it echoes
like a voice of God sort of thing, like when the producer chimes in with their voice.
Yeah, but even if the rooms don't have the acoustics to support an echo, I think it still echoes. Like if it's whispering in your ear, it'd be like hello, hello, hello.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can get behind that.
It's really old too.
Is it an old man voice?
Yeah.
How do you know it's a man? Not if it's a woman.
Oh, it's probably a woman. What's it? I can't do an old woman voice. Can you?
I'm Lord Stanley. I've been around.
If you want to back
days.
Lord Stanley and all her glory, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, and you can still get odds on who's going to win the cup. Obviously, the odds for the Avs to win the cup are the same as their money line is tonight, but you can bet on the Lightning to win the cup. I'll pull up those odds right now. I'm ill prepared for this, even though I started the ad read myself. But download it today and use that promo code
get it faster than
PHNX. Bet just $5 on any team tonight.
Plus 800.
Ooh, juicy.
I don't know. I wouldn't advise it.
Well, I will say, if you think the Lightning are going to win tonight, I would sprinkle a little bit on the plus 800.
Yeah, might as well.
Throw $5.
You never know.
Get 40
That's
back.
the great thing about hockey.
That
you
is
never
the great
know.
thing about hockey. And they also do all the work for you sometimes on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. They set up parlays for you to just click on and it's already ready. So
and they have fun names.
Yeah.
Like follow the leader.
This
I saw
one is
today.
Dramatic Finish.
Oh.
Which is Avs money line, yes, overtime, and total over 4.5 goals, plus 800.
I saw one. It was follow the leader, Gabriel Landeskog, first goal scorer, like Colorado money line, Colorado puck line. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but follow the leader. I loved it. I just like the way they named the parlays.
Yeah, I think a lot of star power is going to be out tonight, and that will reflect in my props. But you can bet on all of this on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. But you must be 21 or older, and Arizona only, new customers only. See show notes for details. Restrictions apply. Okay. We built a couple parlays for this game because it could be the last time we bet on the NHL in a long time. We'll get to those last. But for props, I was telling Jacob, I really want one of your props to hit just for a thumbnail title. So why don't we pull up Leah's props? She has something about Cale Makar. If Cale Makar has a big game tonight, you know the thumbnail title is going to be on Monday?
What?
Difference Makar.
Oh, that's fun.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I actually thought a lot about these props, and I really wanted to give out props that were plus money because so many of the obvious props were minus. So I thought, what can be the most likely to happen but still get plus money? So first goal in under 5 minutes, it's plus 185. It's happened twice in these 4 games, so 50-50 shot pretty much.
Plus the Avs, favorited tonight. They win a lot of games when they score in the first period. They lead the NHL in first period goals. Like, yeah, definitely like this prop.
Yeah, it's just fun. There was a goal 30 seconds in game 4. There was a goal in the first 2 minutes of, I think, game 1 or 2. I can't remember. But I just think it's a fun one, and it gets you invested in the game right away. And then Cale Makar over a half a power play point for plus 135. That's one was so obvious to me. The Colorado Avalanche have scored on the power play in every single game of this series. And Cale Makar is the backbone of the Colorado Avalanche power play. He's assisted on power play goals in the last 2 games. So I think that streak continues. The Lightning can't stay out of the box, and their PK has not been able to figure out the Avalanche power play. So if someone's getting a point on the power play, it's a good bet that it's Cale Makar. So that one was pretty obvious.
Yeah, you're just betting on the Avalanche to get a power play, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, I love it. Dude, it's just so scary how the word I keep coming back to describe the Avalanche, especially their power play, is just like nauseating. How fast they move. Like it's the puck will be bouncing around, and then you're like, oh god, Mackinnon is coming downhill with the puck. This is a goal, and he doesn't even need to shoot it. He doesn't even need to pass it. He can lose the puck, and then all the momentum is carrying the defense toward a corner, and then Makar is just.
Yeah, the word I would use is suffocating because they'll be in the offensive zone almost the entire 2 minutes, and the poor Lightning penalty killers, you could literally see them like bent over dying. You just are like praying that someone gets a save.
That's one thing that is so like overlooked in hockey is like everyone knows how quickly you change lines, and this is obviously not for hockey fans. This is for people that are just getting into betting and like watching the playoff hockey. Is obviously how quickly people change lines and how tiring the sport is by itself. But when you're on the power play, or when you're on the penalty kill, it's impossible to gain control of the puck. It's so hard, especially with a team like the Avs. So when you're out on the ice for 2 minutes, it's not like, oh, I'm tired, I'm winded. It's like, I can barely move my legs. Like skating is hard. So yeah, when you have a power play as suffocating as the Avalanche do.
And because the Lightning are the road team, they only have 1 period with the better change. So look for that too. If the Lightning are on the penalty kill in the second period, they're more likely to kill it off than in the first or the third. So if you want to do some live betting, that's another thing to keep in mind.
God, it's good to have somebody knowledgeable about the sport on the show. CC Johnny. All right, well, we'll get into my props. As I said, star power up the wazoo. Valerie? I like calling it. Is it Valerie or Valeri?
I don't know. We just had Redeem Rabada on PHNX Coyotes, and we did a whole pronunciation game with him with Czech names, and Craig and I butchered every single one. So I'm not the pronunciation expert.
Nichushkin, anytime goal. He has been everywhere in this series. He's been everywhere in the playoffs. He is just pretty unreal, as well as just everybody on this Avs team, including what did you say? You people call him? I've never heard this nickname. You told me last night.
Nate Dogg.
I hate that.
Yeah, that's his nickname.
I hate it.
Nate Dogg. It's his, like, he came on Spittin' Chicklets and said that's his nickname.
Interesting. Well, I'm taking Nate Dogg. 1+ goal. I hate saying that. I'm taking Mackinnon. 1 goal, 1 assist at least at plus 350. Star power, as I said. I think there's going to be a lot of goals tonight, and Mackinnon is everywhere. He's going to have some of the most ice time out tonight. So just a matter of time if he gets a goal or an assist.
I think so too.
So
he wants it.
Yeah, he does.
He wants
That'd be funny if he didn't.
Well, if anybody saw last year when they got eliminated, he came in the press conference and was pissed. And that was like the voice of a man who was going to win the Stanley Cup. And that's why I think that in this game at home with the opportunity to win the Stanley Cup in game 5 in front of your home crowd, Mackinnon of all people, and he's well known in the NHL to kind of be a hard ass. Like, he's hard on his teammates. He's going to be setting the example for everyone else.
Maybe Chris Paul should learn from him, because Chris Paul is hard on his teammates, but they don't end up liking him.
I don't know how they feel about him, but I'm sure they love him if they win a Stanley Cup. So
it's working.
Yeah.
Before we get on into our parlays where you can make some real money, you also get parlay insurance and stuff on the DraftKings Sportsbook app, so make sure to check that out. There's always some good stuff. Kill Lifter, Four Peaks, Joy Bus Wow, It's fantastic to drink while you're watching hockey. Fantastic to drink when you're doing anything. So make sure to knock some back. Get it wherever you get your beer in Arizona.
I saw it at Target yesterday.
Really?
Like you literally anywhere.
How often do you think you go to Target?
Once a week.
Do they still sell those like little like circular oval beanbag chairs? They're like this big. I see them every time I go to Target.
I don't know.
Anybody know what I'm talking about? I'm sure if you sat in one of those and drank Four Peaks, it would taste even a little bit better.
Yeah, absolutely.
But every single beer I have from Four Peaks is better than the last. They just impress. And you can watch the games at the Four Peaks Brewery in Tempe. And starting every last Wednesday, or starting this month,
this coming Wednesday,
every last Wednesday. So there's first Friday and there's last Wednesday of each month. PHNX will be doing every single show live from the Four Peaks Brewery in Tempe. You can watch the games there. You can hang out with us, or you can just drink and eat. They have some great food. So head over to Four Peaks, get some Four Peaks wherever you get your beer. It's fantastic. But just remember, 21 and over only, and enjoy that beer responsibly. There's no better combination than hockey and enjoying beer responsibly.
Absolutely. I love it. Also, Four Peaks, July 7th at 4 p.m., the PHNX Coyotes draft party. Join us at 4 p.m. It's going to be a blast. Sean and PD will be hosting a show. Craig and I will be calling in from Montreal. It's a 3-hour live draft show, live the entire first round. Of the Coyotes have 3 picks in the first round, so lots to get to. It'll be a blast.
Not like the Suns, where
exactly it's like the opposite of the Suns.
It's going to be a good time. A lot of trouble pronouncing the names for our producer Emma. Hopefully, I'll be there helping. So definitely come check us out and make fun of Sean. Sean's really fun to make fun of. So if you're at Four Peaks, make fun of Sean. All right, let's get into our parlays. Final part. Leah, why don't you go first?
All right, I'll go first. Can I make this my DraftKings pick of the week, by the way?
Of course you can.
Okay. I feel really good about this. So this is a parlay, and the reason, and just so you know, like I'm unlike Johnny, who does things that are so out there and like almost impossible, I try to be reasonable.
Yeah.
So a lot of these things are low odds, but when you parlay them together, you get better odds. So Avalanche money line, Mackinnon anytime goal scorer, which we already just got into, and there's different levels of the over, and I think 4.5 is like easy because even the one day the over didn't hit was game 4 and it was still over 4.5. So Avalanche money line, Mackinnon anytime goal scorer, and over 4.5 goals parlayed together gets you plus 255. It's not like as you would say, the juiciest odds, but it's still plus money. And all those things by themselves, I think, although maybe besides Mackinnon, are minus money. So if you parlay them together, you get some plus money action.
Yeah. Over 4.5 is a great number to land on in this game, because you're basically saying either the Avs are going to score a lot or both teams are going to score at least 2 goals. And
I think that's pretty likely.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so fired up for this game. I'm so sad that is why I think this is the biggest reason why I'm really sad that Kadri scored that goal, is because now the series can end tonight. And I want, if the Lightning would have won, you're almost guaranteed 7 games, because it would have to go back to Tampa.
I just want PD to come home, though.
Yeah, that's fair. I miss PD as well. All right, last one. My DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week. We love a good parlay. We love a good star power parlay. And
this is the only Lightning, like anything. Oh, just kidding. You did the money line.
Yeah. But, yeah, I had to say, is he okay?
I don't know. He kind of got hurt in game 3.
I know, and I didn't really see much of him in game 4. So I'm taking Nikita Kucherov, anytime goal scorer, Nathan MacKinnon, anytime goal scorer. 2 of the best players on the ice at any given time. One healthy. Hopefully Nikita is fine. And then the over 5.5 goals. The over is set at 6. You can get plus money on that on the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. It's plus 100 to take the over 6. So you can throw $10 at that. If they score exactly 6 goals, you'll push, get your money back. But if not, you can get $10 back. I love a good even money over. Especially when it's at 6, because then you get that leeway of getting a push if it's 4-2. And if it's 3-3, you win, because, of course, they got to go to overtime. And those odds were plus 650, I believe.
Yes.
Jacob took the graphic off so fast, but it's okay, because he wanted to see my face. There we go. Plus 650. Yeah. So, and as I said, they got parlay boost all the time on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. So take advantage of that. There's no better time to bet on hockey than right now, because you might not be able to bet on it tomorrow.
I know, it's like bittersweet, because I want to see it get done tonight, but then that means the hockey season is over and I have to wait till October, which is really sad.
But PD can come home.
And the draft is in 2 weeks, so there's always stuff happening.
Yeah. Speaking of always stuff happening, go phnx.com. PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Turn those notifications on. Don't miss a thing. We got a bunch of shows today. Phoenix Sports Podcast with Michaela and Cheerston at 12:30.
Like in 10 minutes?
In 9 minutes.
Okay, 9 minutes.
So make sure to tune in for that. So you can see me and Sean and Totri live at 3 p.m.
And in between the sports podcast and that, if you missed PHNX Coyotes with Redeem Verbata today, and okay, I guess PHNX Suns is live at 2 o'clock also, if you want to watch that.
I'll be producing that, but you can't see me, so there's really no point in tuning in. And then Cardinals is live at 4.
Yeah,
lots of. And then Rising is live tonight as well, and D-backs too. No D-backs, but Rising is live.
I think D-backs has a podcast. Honestly, 5 days a week.
As I said, always stuff going on, so make sure to get your subscription. 50 cents for the first month, $8.99 after that. You also get a free t-shirt if you sign up for an annual membership. So make sure to do that. Hang out with us in Discord. We're always talking about stuff. It's a good time. We're always freaking out about bets and whatnot. The Coyotes are always talking about something, and usually it's not hockey. So
it's hockey. It's just like obscure hockey.
Yeah, it's like, did you see this contract for this guy in Yugoslavia?
Yeah,
you can get a 10-day for $10. It's real nice. You should try them out. Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter at Shane D. If you can follow Leah on Twitter at Leah Merrill. You can follow the show on Twitter at PHNX_bets. Don't follow Johnny Venerable. I'm just kidding. You can follow Johnny at Johnny Venerable, and we'll give Sean a follow too. Sean_deposit.
Yeah.
We're giving everybody a follow. Maybe Saul Bookman, who's behind the Mac or behind the camera.
It's called _Bookman. That is.
I'm gonna exclude Jacob.
Okay. Sorry, Jacob.
We'll see you on Monday, every Monday through Friday live. You can follow Jacob. What's your at, Jacob?
At Jacob_Franklin4.
Wow.
Okay.
Follow him there. All right. We'll be back on Monday, every Monday through Friday at noon, right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Peace, love, and give me a game 7, please.